It's the big homie. What's up, y'all? It's the big homie, the voice of the people. I'm back at you again. Listen, we got the schedule here, y'all. It's out. 2020 Eagles schedule. And we're gonna go over it. You know what I mean? We're gonna see who we play, what time we play, and I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts on who win and who lose. So let's get at it. Let's get at it, man. Let's get at it. Um, but before we do that, listen. No, 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 no. We'll save that for afterwards. I want to talk about something real briefly afterwards. So stay tuned so you can see what I'm talking about. But listen, here we go. We got Washington in week one. That's a W. Real quick, I ain't even gonna think about it. That's a W. Now, mind you, I'm gonna say it's an easy W because it's the beginning of the season. You got to get the kinks out, and little this, little that, and especially it's gonna be maybe a little rusty because of the situation, the pandemic, and everything, and how they had to prepare, and how they had to go about preparing for the season. So, I say it's a W, but again, anything can happen. But I think it's a W. I think it's a W. I think we're gonna win that game. Um, and that is Sunday the 13th. That's a 1 o'clock game on Fox. Then we got Sunday, September 20th. We play the Rams at 1 o'clock on Fox. I think that's a W. I think that's the win. I think we're gonna win. Now again, not saying it's gonna be an easy game, but I think we're gonna pull it out. I think we pull out the victory. This is my thing. In the beginning of the season, I don't think no game is going to be considered easy or a cakewalk, because we don't know how our preparation is going to be in the beginning of the season, because we don't know if we're going to have a camp. You know what I mean? So it's a little, again, I think we have the better team. That's why I think we get the win. Um, but I don't say it's easy. I'm not saying it's easy. So I do say we get the win. Then the next week we're in Cincinnati at 1 o'clock on the 27th of September at 1 o'clock. That's next Sunday. That's the next Sunday. Um, that's a win. I mean, really, unless we fall flat on our face and just don't play, that's a win. So right now we at 3-0. We at 3-0. Now this is when it gets interesting. October 4th, we see San Fran at it's a Sunday night game, a 8:20 game. We play San Fran. We're at San Fran. So we got our first game, we at Washington. Our second game, we home against the Rams. Our third game, we're home against Cincinnati. So that's two back-to-back home games. And then we go on the road to San Fran. We at San Fran at an 8 o'clock game. We at San Fran at 8 o'clock game. Now, that game could be pretty interesting. Um, See, this is the thing. Like, I'm not saying. I'll say this. I'll give us the L on that game. I say we gonna. I say we lose that game. Um, I say we lose that game. I say we lose that game. You know what? But come to think of it, though, San Fran don't have a very explosive offense. So I think it would come down to, no. Matter of fact, I think we get to win that game, man. I think we get to win that game. I think our defense is good enough to stop San Fran offense. You know, And I think our offense is good enough to score enough points to win. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's gonna be a big blowout, nothing like that, but I think our offense, I think we have enough to score against a good defense. So I don't think they offense ain't all that good to me. They don't have, it's not all that good. They got Debo, but that's about it, man. Really, I mean, they got a little running game, but the guy that they Bria, he not there no more. I don't think. So I mean, I think we can win that game. Now, this is where I think we at Pittsburgh. I know we've been beating Pittsburgh lately, past couple years, but I think we lose that game. I think it's that's, to me, that's like, I just, and we at October 11th. It's a Sunday game at 1 on Fox. So I think we lose that game, y'all. I think we lose that game. I think we lose that game. Um, I really do. I think we lose that game. Um, and then we go. Then Baltimore come to us. Now that's a tricky game, man. Reason why I say that because if our secondary is much improved, which I think it may be this year, then and I think we're going to be fast enough on defense to hold Lamar in the pocket. If we make Lamar pass the ball, we'll win that game. If we make him be a passer, we'll win the game. Because as we can see, when you make him have to sit back there and be a passing quarterback, he's not that good. That's the area that he has to improve in. Um, if we make him a passer, we'll win. So I mean, I look at that game. I say, hmm, that's a toss up to me. That's a toss up. That's a toss up. That's a toss up. I think that we can. I think that we will win that game. I think we're gonna lose that game, y'all. I just, I mean, I'll have to see more to know, see how we're playing at the time. I mean, not just winning games, but if we're being dominant in the wins, then I think we'll beat them. But if we just barely squeaking through, I think we'll probably lose that game. Again, that's Baltimore. That Baltimore come to us, even though we good at home. But I think we lose that game. Baltimore come to us at a 1 p.m. game on Sunday. That's on October 18th. Then we go to a Thursday night game. October 27th is a Thursday night game against New York, the Giants. I think we'll win that game. That's an 8:20 game. I think we'll win that game. And then we go to bum Dallas on that next week, which is a Sunday. We go to them on a Sunday, November 1st, a Sunday night game, November 1st, 8:20 game, NBC, Sunday night game. I think we beat bum Dallas. I think we beat bum Dallas. Um, then we got a bye. Week 9 is a bye. I think that's a good place to have a bye, like in the middle of the season. That's a good place to have a bye. Good place. Gives them enough time to get some rest and come back for the rest of the season, fully charged and running. Um, the Giants, we play them again, a Sunday game, 1 p.m. We're gonna beat the Giants. To me, the Giants don't have enough on offense, enough firepower on offense. Besides Saquon Barkley, um, um, I don't see nothing that's really for us to be too much concerned about other than their run game. Um, so yeah, I think we got them. And then Cleveland coming the 22nd. I think we beat Cleveland. I don't see Cleveland. I don't see Cleveland have. I mean, now don't get me wrong. They got a good wide receiving core. Landry, Odell Beckham. I think they got a good wide receiving core. But that's all they got. They defense. I'm not scared of their defense. I'm not scared of their defense at all. Um, so and I think and we're in Cleveland. Now we're in Cleveland. That we're in Cleveland. That could be a letdown game, but I don't think so. I don't think so. We're at Cleveland, and then Monday, the 30th of November, we're at home. Monday night game against the Seahawks. Now against the Seahawks. Let's recap. Okay. At this point, I have us beating Washington, beating the Rams, beating Cincinnati, beating San Fran, losing to Pittsburgh, losing to Pittsburgh, losing to Baltimore, losing to Baltimore, beating the Giants. Hold up. I'm losing. Let me make sure I got this right. All right, so I got us. All right, the wins and losses. So I got us right now. Win, loss. So that's in the first 6 games I have us at 4-2. First 6 games I have us at 4-2. All right, then I got us coming back, winning back-to-back games, Dallas and the Giants. Okay, so I got us at 6-2. Right, then it's our bye week. And then we come back, play the Giants again. I got us at 7-2. We see Cleveland. I think we beat Cleveland. Now that's 8-2. That's 8-2. The thing of it is that this is what I say. Cleveland, if we don't watch ourselves, could be a trap game. I see us losing. For some reason, Seattle got our card, man. I don't know what it is, but Seattle got our card. I see us losing in Seattle. I see us coming back beating Green Bay. Green Bay is a Sunday, 4 o'clock game on Sunday, 4:25. December 6th, we play Green Bay. I think we beat Green Bay. I think we got Green Bay number. I don't. Besides, the one wide receiver. Other than that, I don't see too much Green Bay. They haven't. I haven't seen them do anything to solidify their run defense. So I think we got them now. Now, I think we beat the Saints. I'm keeping it 100. I think we beat the Saints. Somebody like, what do you mean we beat the Saints? Listen, at this point in the season, I think we are on the road again. And I'm not going to say the road to what. I'm not going to say that because we're going to keep one game at a time mentality. But at this point, I think people's going to recognize who we are. That's all I'm going to say. I think we beat New Orleans. Um, the Cardinals. I think we beat the Cardinals. The Cardinals, that's December 20th at 4 o'clock. Another 4 o'clock game. Okay? I think we lose to Dallas. That's December 27th. Another 4 o'clock game. And then I think we beat Washington. That's a 1 o'clock game, January 3rd. That's the last game of the season. So I think we looking at what we're looking at the teams and everything we play. I think we're gonna go 12-4. We're gonna go over it again. We beat Washington. We beat the Rams. We beat Cincinnati. We beat San Fran. Then we lose to Pittsburgh and we lose to Baltimore. We beat New York. We beat Dallas. Bye week. We beat New York. We beat Cleveland. We lose to Seattle. We beat Green Bay. We beat New Orleans. We beat the Cardinals. We lose to Dallas. And we beat Washington. There you have it. I have us losing to, we lose to Seattle. We lose to Pittsburgh. And we lose to Baltimore. We lose and the Cowboys. We split with the Cowboys. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. I see we got going 12-4 this year. 12-4 this year. We have improved. We have improved in the areas that's going to make the biggest difference. See what I'm saying? Think about it. Think about it. Last year, even though we ain't had no wide receivers like that, if our defense was a top 5 defense, come on, man, that would have counted for 2 more games. Let's be honest. If our defense was a top 5 defense, that would have gave us 2 more games last year. So, like I said, so listen. And as I look at it, you know what? I'm gonna switch up some. I'm gonna take something back because I really do think we're gonna beat Pittsburgh. So I think we'll beat Pittsburgh. We'll sit our players at the end of the season, and we'll lose to Washington. That's how it's going to roll. We're going to beat Pittsburgh. I'm swapping them two wins and losses. We're going to beat Pittsburgh, but we're going to lose to Washington the last game of the season. That's how I see it. We're going to lose to Dallas on the 27th because we're going to sit our players, and we know halfway through the game, we probably sit our starters down, and then we just going to sit our starters for the remainder game for Washington. That's a 1 o'clock game on Sunday, January 3rd. That's how it's gonna go, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Get down with the family. It's the big homie. Come on, get down with me. You know what I'm talking about? Like, comment, subscribe. It's the big homie. I'm out. I'll holler at y'all on the other side.